So just recently, friends and family and I have gone on a Pinot quest. Now, I grew up with Monticello Pinot Noir and Corley Pinot Noir, which I took for granted is a little bit different than much of the Pinot Noir that is grown. A lot of the Pinot Noir that we do in California is grown in cooler climates, whether it's California or Oregon or Washington. The tight clusters and thin skins really do well in cooler climates. With that said, what got my grandfather excited about food and wine was Burgundian wines and Pinot Noir. So when he came up here 51 years ago, he was looking for a place in Napa Valley that he could grow this particular wine. So when I pour this for guests, I say this is kind of my family in a bottle. This is my grandfather here with you. And that's because Pinot Noir is kind of what got him excited. And when I pour it, I like to tell the story of a little story that my dad used to tell me. So when my dad was about 8 years old, my grandfather came home with a bottle of wine. And he got to the dinner table and my dad could tell something was different about my grandfather. His disposition was a little different. There was a gleam in his eye and my dad said, "Dad, what is that?" And my grandfather walked over to my dad, put his hand on his shoulder and said, "Son, this is liquid gold." It was so liquid gold that he drove up here 51 years ago, bought this property because it was at that time the southernmost region of Napa Valley and the cooler part of Napa Valley to grow Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. And we're here 51 years later growing fantastic Pinot Noir. And I'm doing my best to quality control every bottle, but this is home to me. And this means a lot, and the Pinot Noir is something that, my family's been into for 5 decades and something that we're into now and will be into 5 decades from here, so cheers.